G'day, Rob from Trackmates. I'm just here with Gerald the Gecko. This is our caravan for the Gordon family, our home away from home. It's our expedition vehicle, if you'd like to say that. I just want to take you around and show you a few features of it. Just before I do that, I just want to run through a bit of context. So we bought this van from brand new. We bought it at the Christmas special show at the Brisbane, when we did live in Brisbane a little while ago. So we've picked all the colours, we've built it from start to finish, and this is the finished product. I just want to go through a few features with our van. First of all, it is what they call an off-road van. It's not your hardcore off-road van, but it is off-road with your independent suspension and whatnot. We've opted for the DA35 hitch, which is pretty standard on these off-road models. We've got the 2 gas bottles, storage box up the front. Something I did want to talk about a little bit closer, with this van we've opted for the electric brake package. So what that means is any vehicle it can be towed with, just through a Bluetooth app for the electric brake control. So that's really good. I've had it on there 2 years now. No issues at all with it. It's got default settings and all that sort of stuff, so it's really good. As you can see, this is an expander van, so new age caravans have a range of expander vans. So this is their 16-foot model, which is a full hard roof van, full height. They do have a pop top and another couple of configurations as well, so that's really good, and it suits us for our family. So that's pretty much the outside. When you do fold this in, you do get storage for your tables and all that sort of stuff that we do pack in there, which is really good as well. As you can see, these new age Gecko vans, they're built in Australia. One of the reasons why we wanted to go with new age is because they are Australian made. They're built in Melbourne, like a lot of other vans, and really good people to deal with when you're building it. We customise everything when we did buy it, the colours and whatnot. So we'll go inside and have a bit of a look around, and just give you a little bit of a rundown on what the few different features that we put in it. I just want to take the opportunity to talk through the inside of the caravan. So here we have a queen size bed. As you saw on the outside, it is a fold out. Got real nice airy windows through there that you can open up, and if you do want to use the air conditioner, you can close them up, and it's quite good. It's a bit bigger than a queen size bed. Plenty of room down there, nice comfy sleep. It's got an inner spring mattress come standard. We have got an eggshell topper on it, which makes it a lot better. So we've spent quite a lot of nights in this. We've spent over 6 weeks at one time in the caravan, travelling around in the outback with our kids. So it is really comfortable. So New Age have done a really good job with the storage in this caravan. That heaps of storage. So you can see all these cupboards above the fridge there. They're all heaps of storage. You can option a few different things, so you can get different shelves put in, and the options are pretty well endless that they went through when we started. So a few real good things. You've got your skylights, you've got all LED lights throughout the van. As it being a lot of 12 volt LED stuff in here, there is a battery underneath the lounge in there that holds, it's a 100 amp hour battery. So it'll do what you need to do if you're not hooked up to the power. So 164 litre fridge. It's a 3-way fridge. It's got everything you need there, a lot of room, and you've also got a proper freezer up the top there, which is really good. So that runs off gas, runs off your 240 power as well, and then we've got our car wired up so it runs off that while we're going along. So really good. Changed a few things around in this van. So normally the kitchen's on that side and the lounge is on the other, but we've flipped it around. We just feel this layout works for us. For a little while we did take this table out. We have put it back in, but it gives us heaps of room, which is quite easily to take out if you like. Or there's an infill cushion as well that you can put in there and have as another bed if you need be. So pretty standard things. We've opted, the New Age have an entertainment pack, which is the stereo, the speakers inside and out. Really simple to use. You just hook your Bluetooth up to that everyone likes a bit of music when they're out camping, to keep everyone entertained. Inside you've got all your standard drawers, cutlery drawers and whatnot, more storage up ahead, and then you've got your three burner gas stove that's hooked up to the bottles at the front. Is ample. We don't use it a great deal inside. We mainly use the barbecue outside, which has got a gas bayonet that comes standard that we hook into. And then you've got your sink, hot and cold running water, and then we've also had the addition of a filtered drinking water tap, so just to keep the bugs out of that for the kids and whatnot. All the windows, all really nice big windows that open up, and you've also got your fly mesh screens and your blackout as well, so they're really good when you're out and about and you're in the caravan parks and there's lots of people around. You can black that out or have the screens open it up, whatever you feel like you need to do. More storage, as you can see. Just one thing with the lounge, we opted with leather. We've got little kids, so we've got a 10-month-old, nearly a 3-year-old going on 21, and we've got a 10-year-old as well, so 3 kids, easy enough just to wipe that down instead of going for the cloth option. Moving on down, we've got a 12-volt TV. We went through a lot of stuff when we started looking at caravans, and you know, there's a lot of stuff where there's brackets and stuff that you can buy. The caravans are fitted out with the TV, but if it's raining, we have it inside set up there for the kids. It's a TV DVD combo 12 volt, or we normally put it outside. We've got a fold away antenna that we bought from the guy in the Sunshine Coast that we put up or we take down. It's pretty easy to use. We take it everywhere with us, and it's pretty hardy. It gets knocked around, it doesn't seem to worry it. So it's a TIAC, nothing special, JB Hi-Fi. I think we picked it up from for next to $100 or something like that, so it's not expensive for what it is. A bit of luxury, as you can imagine, out on when you're camping with the kids. A little bit of TV just gets things done. So Dometic air conditioner, there's a few different brands on the market, but that air conditioner, like, we were out at Christmas out at Winton, and everyone that's been in outback Queensland knows it's hot, and that aircon did the job. So more than happy enough for that in this size van. Really good. It's got filters on the side, you can clean out easy enough. I keep them nice and clean, and it seems to do its thing. You've got power points and LED map lights all around the van. USB outlets. They do a really good job for different things that you want to charge. You got your microwave, standard household microwave, unless you've got, we don't have lithium or anything in this van, so we can't run the microwave unless we're hooked up to 240 power or a generator. But yeah, that does what it needs to do, so really good. Yeah, just want to touch on the bunks. Moving into the bunk beds, make note that, as I spoke about before, our kids, they're quite young at the moment, so this van suits us to the ground. So we took probably 12-18 months to come to this van. You'll see that why in a little bit. So I'm 6 foot, quite a big guy. These bunks are rated to 80 kilos, so they're for your littler kids. At some point we will outgrow this van, and the way we have been travelling, we'd probably go to something a little bit more hardcore. But look, we normally have a baby gate along here, a mesh baby gate to hold our 10-month-old in, and our 2-year-old has been in this van pretty much since the newborn, so really good for kids. They've got all their beds made up. As anyone knows that's been in a caravan before, it's just so easy to pull up and get in their bunks, and they've got all their stuff in there, so really good. With kids, as you know, we've got map pockets and everything here. Really good addition from New Age. They put all their books and stuff in there. They're really good, nice and simple, nice leather, really nice touch to what they do. Moving on to the washing machine. I didn't think that you'd want a washing machine in a caravan, but after being in a caravan, it's like $10 a load at the caravan park. So that washing machine paid for itself pretty much on our first 6-week trip that we did. So definitely, if you're in the market for a van, There's a few different ones. There's top loaders, there's front loaders, depending on the type of van you get. But this is a Daewoo, pretty standard stuff for what they put in caravans, and it's done its job really, really well. Moving into the bathroom. So we're in the bathroom now. As I spoke about before, this Caravan itself, for a 16-foot van, it has its own shower and a separate toilet. As you could imagine, in a lot of these vans, people sacrifice space elsewhere and they put the shower over the toilet. For us, that wasn't an option. We didn't want that. And New Age, this 16-foot New Age Gecko, it's exactly what we wanted. So the only addition that we have done in here is taken away the glass door and put a shower curtain. Just really easy to get in and out of. You know, it's for bigger people. It's really good. So pretty straightforward. You got all your power points, heaps of storage, nice big mirror, and all LED lighting. It's a really good thing. As the bathtub, the bottom is really high. It can be used for a bathtub too for little kids, so you can have a bath in there, and you're not going to be too worried about putting water everywhere. So it's really good for that. So I just wanted to run through the battery management Pro that's on our New Age Gecko van. This is basically the hub to operating your caravan when it comes to the brain of it. So the water pumps, the solar input, it gives you a readout on everything you need, auxiliary, your water tank levels, all that critical information that you need. It turns your battery management system on and off. And it's really good. It shows you a live time of how much you've got remaining and whatnot there. So if you turn it on, you've got all that times a little bit out. But the tanks, your pumps, as we talked about before, we've got the pumps on separate for the drinking and the shower water. Just to carry on from that, basically the main hub of the battery management system, where it all feeds into, is there. So New Age have really done a really neat job on that, and it all works really nice integrated. So the input from the 240 mains power, you got your hot water, you got your main switches for your 240 stuff when it comes to your aircon and fridge and whatnot. Pretty much everything in there. So really, really neat. So a couple of things I'd just like to add that we took a lot of time to go through and get this van and talk to New Age and whatnot, and they were really good. But a couple of things that we'd really want to get. So we've got our water tank setup is one tank for the drinking water, one for the shower water, and a grey water tank. So what I would do, and in the future, what I'd like to do is get another water tank and link them all together. So if you are out, much rather have some water to have a shower or whatnot than drinking water. That's one thing that we'd really like to do. The second thing is big ticket item. Now the caravan industry has come forward a long way, and we've done a heap more research, is really to get lithium. So we really like the off-grid caravanning style, so we really like that beside creeks and whatever else have you, and don't want to carry a big bulky generator. So lithium is definitely on the cards for that, and more battery storage. And the big thing, the number one thing that we'd get in our van next time is your Sirocco fans. So Sirocco fans, anyone that's had anything to do with the caravan, it will be something that we do at a later date, but we'll get them in every bunk, a couple in the lounge dining room, and a couple in our sleeping area as well. And to be honest, that would just be perfect. You know, this caravan around the mid-60 mark to buy for a family. It's not your bottom of the range and it's not your top of the range. It's a really good starter. It's been across dirt roads. It's got all independent suspension. It's been a really solid van. I think the only thing that we've had go wrong is one of the cupboards wasn't closed properly on a trip to Townsville once, and there was everything across the floor. But that's not the van's fault, that's ours. So yeah, just to wrap it up, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you've got any questions about the caravan, what we do, what trips we've been on, yeah, hit us up, like us on Instagram or whatever you do. That'd be really good. Thanks.